Well, ever since I watched Gladiator.
Hey guys, today we're going to do some strange news. First news article is man allegedly vomits 14 bags of heroin in front of cops.
How big is that baggie?
I don't know. 14 bags though. 14 bags?
No, bags of condoms. This is very important to me.
I mean, it doesn't say anything, it just says bags.
Because if he's using bags, it's not smart. What if that bursts in your stomach? It's gonna
You're saying a condom can't burst?
A bag is more likely to have a hole in a condom.
What are you using, paper bags?
Well, you have to tie a condom off, you know what I mean? So, you know, I feel like it's violated, or not violated,
Violated.
I mean, these guys want hell of a mule. You got people going through customs with like a baggie.
I just thought this was in New Jersey, right? I thought this was gonna be somewhere like, you know, like in an airport or something. He was just in New Jersey in a parking lot with 14 bags in his shit.
Come on. Disgusting.
So yeah, basically he actually gets out. Oh no, he was in his parking lot doing heroin, and then the cops saw him, you know, doing it. So I'm guessing he started swallowing them to hide it. And then while they were searching his car, he was like, bah! Like it just happened.
What if he doesn't know how to use heroin? He just
You could eat heroin.
Can you
die?
Yeah, you can absolutely eat heroin.
It's not as efficient because when you put it directly in your bloodstream, it gets there in more.
I mean, it's a process to get heroin in your system.
I'm just saying you can't eat heroin.
No, I mean,
it is possible.
You need a lot of things. Oh yeah, so the only thing he got charged with was you know, a couple drug charges and then tampering with evidence and driving an unregistered vehicle. So you know he gets out. So that's the end of it.
Good for him.
It's good for him. I mean, it's funny because the article says apparently it's not as bad because a Nigerian woman had 5 pounds of heroin pellets in her stomach at an airport. So the only reason why they caught her was that she was like slipping out like I got 5 pounds of stuff in my stomach.
That's how people look after Chick-fil-A. Not Chick-fil-A.
You watch Man versus Food, and he's like, oh, this 5-pound burger, I'm gonna die, right? This woman took 5 pounds of heroin.
No,
I swallowed it.
Well, not. I don't think she meant like to take it, but as a meal. Yeah. As a meal.
No, I know, but I mean, how's that gonna feel in your stomach?
I mean, how big is your stomach?
Full.
Actually, no. Actually, I think it depends on how dense drugs are. How dense are drugs compared to food?
I mean, pellets of heroin. I mean,
and food's only dense until you dissolve it, until it gets, you know, processed.
So
that's not getting processed in a rubber balloon.
Yeah, exactly.
It's sitting there.
I think we're gonna have to do some research. So you go to the city, get some drugs. We're going to a restaurant to get a big burger.
All right.
Yeah. You know?
Thanks, guys. What else we got?
Next news article is couple decides impending end of the world is a good reason not to have kids. Thoughts?
Walking Dead has gotten to too many people, I think.
Nah.
Walking Dead.
Yeah. Walking Dead.
Well, I mean, all right. So like when I first read it, I was like, that makes sense. If you know the world's gonna end like later or something like that, maybe it makes sense not to have kids. But then I really thought about it, I was like, wait.
Time frame is
the end of the world is probably not gonna happen. So
time frame and style is very important here. All right.
No, but it's like right now it's an article, so like it's
no. But that's what I'm saying. So do they think it's gonna end next week? In which case, who cares? Have as much sex as you want. If you
you can have sex all you want and not get pregnant.
Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, but listen, if you think the world's gonna end next week, it doesn't matter whether you're trying or not. If you think it's gonna happen in a few years, then you might say, well, it might be bad.
Yeah. I think like if you know it's definitely gonna happen, that makes sense.
So did they say what it is? Did they just not want to have to kill their kid?
No. It was a video, so I didn't watch it. It wasn't an article. It was just a video, so I didn't want to watch it. But the topic itself makes sense to like, you know.
No, but I mean, like, okay. What about the situation, right? If you think an asteroid's gonna hit the Earth and everyone just gets incinerated, it doesn't make much difference. But if you think it's gonna be something long and drawn out, where they're gonna have to live their actual life in it, then it matters.
Actually, that does make sense. Like if there was a zombie apocalypse, you're probably not gonna have a kid. But see, at the same time, you can have a kid.
That means they're assuming they're gonna live.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, if the mirror's coming, all right, I'm not gonna have a kid because we're all gonna die. But then, like at the same time, it's like if there's a nuclear fallout and you're gonna survive, it's like to have kids. So that makes sense.
It's like the pansy end of the Doomsday people. Like the Doomsday preppers are like,
no, it mentioned it
fuck
on
the
here.
end of the world.
Yeah.
I got a bunker, we got food, so we got guns.
No.
And these people are like, no.
But every Doomsday prepper
during the apocalypse.
Every single Doomsday prepper has a situation of what they think is going to happen. They're like, well, they don't think that a meteor's going to destroy them so they can't possibly survive. They're like, oh, it'll probably land in the ocean and there's a tidal wave. But I'm going to be underground.
If you're a Doomsday prepper, they're probably confident to be like, yeah, we can have kids. You know what I mean?
What we got?
Alright, next article is man born without penis to have one made from his arm.
It's like transsexual.
Alright, so the details of this is that it's a 39-year-old man in the UK that was born with a condition where his gallbladder is, they're born with ectopic bladder, so his bladder is actually hanging out from his body a little bit, and then where the penis would be is just like a
hole,
like a flap of skin just hanging over it, or whatever. So I'm guessing he still has testicles, but not,
I mean, okay, usually when you have like a transsexual or sex change operation, you usually take the sensory part of the organ and then you split it. The point is, if he doesn't develop it all, he doesn't have the nerve endings, so...
I think he just to fit in. I think it's more like not confidence boost, maybe confidence boost.
Fitting in.
Huh? Like fitting in.
There's plenty of people that like their finger ends or like their rear end made out of penis.
No, like I've
happened before.
Yeah, you can make it. It just might have like the degree of sensation.
Yeah, but functional.
Yeah, like I've heard people using fingers to be a penis. And that makes sense, but like what I didn't understand is like there's a man this is a man's arm. He's like, screw this arm. I want a dick out of it.
Okay, they're cutting off the whole arm.
I know, but like, he's like, I'm willing. Like, what was his thought? He's like, man, what am I gonna use?
Think about it. Hey dude, can you grab me that cup? Okay. Shift it down.
Alright,
what's that over there? Oh, thank you.
So more details is that like he's gonna have.
He doesn't have to bend over to pick things up.
It's
evolution.
No, he's gonna like do this, and it's gonna like, and grab it, come back in.
Will it learn to type?
Who knows?
It is be a pecker though.
Alright, so
let's see my third arm.
So other details of this is that like I think it's mainly for a confidence piece because he says he's had over 100 partners.
Yeah.
No penis?
See, what he says is that a lot of women think it's attractive that he's willing to pleasure them without receiving anything in return.
Do they know though? Is what I want to know.
I'm about to come to that. He said that one time he told a woman that he didn't have a penis, and she punched him and left.